Hey, this is Mark, and this is another episode of the ADD Show, where we talk about sports, politics, entertainment, but right now we're still talking about the election. And we're so happy still because Trump lost. He lost 306 to 232, which in 2016, that's what Trump won. But the difference is Hillary won by 2 million and Biden so far is up 5.5 million, and that number keeps going up. But yet, Trump is still whining that he won. But guess what? You lost. And all the recounts in the world aren't going to change it. So count it 2, 3, 4, 50 times. That's just going to be more losses. Actually, I would like it because then Trump will hear nothing but loss, loss, all the time. As I'm taping this, they're having the Million MAGA March super spreader event. Boom! Where all the conspiracies that you can't handle, all located in one location. So I'm sure there'll be a lot more people getting sick very soon. Here's the funny thing. In 16, Trump was complaining about all the illegal people coming over and voting, and now it's dead people. So let's just think about that.
In Philadelphia, they keep the votes of dead people secret.
The dead have found the secret to immortality and rose up, and the first thing they did was vote for Biden. Okay, so think about that. The dead were just hanging, doing their thing, chilling, having their nice sleep. And even they couldn't handle 4 more years of Trump. So if you're Trump, just think about it. You were such a terrible president that the dead came up and awoke and voted against you. That's just terrible. I don't know what Trump has against the dead, but he likes to belittle them. He talked about John McCain as a loser. He keeps talking about all the troops that the service member who died are suckers and losers, and now the dead are rising. And also dead dogs too. So not just people, dogs hate Trump as well. So that to me is disturbing. So here's the best part about all Trump's lawsuits. The law firms are now just dropping him. They're like, we're not even going to do this anymore because Trump lost all his challenges. And the best part about it is the whole time we knew that mail-in votes would be coming because it's a pandemic, which he did nothing to do to help people. So of course ballots are going to be coming in late. This was a whole setup and they can't even do it properly. They have Mr. Rudy tuck in my shirt and whack off Giuliani now on the case. So this is going to end well. This is like in Always Sunny when Charlie is the lawyer and just uses legal terms that just make him look ridiculous. That's what we're gonna witness. So it's gonna be fun, but it's as scary as it is that they're still pushing these crazy things. And here's the worst part. This is a money-making scheme. That's all it is. They don't even like lie about it. Under $8,000, if you contribute that, all the money just goes right into Trump's pocket to pay for his re-election campaign, which he said that he can raise all this money for, which of course he can't. People don't want to donate to that loser's campaign. So what we are witnessing here is people, Trump supporters, getting fleeced yet again to line Trump's buckets. Just like Bannon did with his build the wall thing that he will be going to prison for. Trump is doing the same thing. They don't even hide it. This is why he wanted to run as a Republican. If you look at the demographics, we don't know what the demographics are in 20, but in 16, he won overwhelmingly, uneducated white people, and specifically older uneducated white people. So he's basically one of those guys who's like the telemarketer who's going after seniors and taking their money. And that's all he is. He's a con man. And that's all it is. But the scary part is all the other people who are going along with it. Like, we know guys like Tom Cotton, who is like a Harvard Law, and Pompeo, who was first in his class. You know, these guys are smart enough, but they're going along with the grifting thing. I mean, pretty soon, you know, Trump should just have like a late night infomercial. Basically, what's happening is he is one of these televangelists. It's amazing. He's like one of those guys who says, wow, God spoke to me and said that I need a new jet. And that's what Trump's doing. He's basically using his fat power to milk people and get them to believe that the election was stolen. In 2020, there was a couple hundred votes. That's all there was in the recount. And the state was Jeb Bush, right? So George Bush won with the help of his brother. But that's just a couple hundred votes. This is thousands and thousands of votes spread out of numerous states. There's no way that'll get overturned. And if anything, here's the part that makes no sense. So the senators in those states and the House seats, no issues there, right? For the people that won. Only in the races where Trump lost. Fraud. We were just watching footage. They're saying all these illegal votes were stopped at midnight. Yeah, people go home. That's what happens. They count all the ballots. No one said you have to count every single vote on election night. Votes are still being counted now, even in states that Republicans have won. So it is amazing that people are so gullible and so stupid. And here's why. Now we have Trump saying Fox bad. Now they're going to like Newsmax and OANN and this new app Parler. What, they're just going to be spewing conspiracies. That's all it is. It's conspiracy theories all over the place. And people are falling for it. But we are not falling for it. Trump lost. The part that's a little concerning is you have 71 million people who don't believe that Biden is the president. Who knows how that'll play out? Hopefully, they'll kind of calm down a little bit after the election. Hopefully we'll get the virus under control and people will be back to work and they'll be doing a lot less of these crazy conspiracies for a small percent. The rest of them, who knows? I don't know. But as long as they're in their dark corners, spewing their conspiracies and not harming anybody, that's fine. I'm not sure that they can do that. But I'm hopeful. They're going to be angry. The same people who said, screw liberal feelings, they don't know really what to do because they've been hearing the lies from the conservative media saying that Trump is doing well, not realizing all the evils he's done. So, what's going to happen next? Well, who knows? Think about it. What will Stephen Miller be doing? I kind of think that Stephen Miller, that he'll basically be like a ringside announcer for like cockfighting. I think that's kind of like what his skill set will be used for. Jared Kushner just got a job at Westworld. He's going to be one of the new robots, so we're looking forward to that coming up this season. Ivanka is going to be coming out with a new line of Barbie. She's going to be Sweatshop Barbie, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the ADD Show. Thank you.